Hello and welcome to our video on the history of New Year's Day. The origins of New Year's Day celebrations can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as the Babylonians and the ancient Romans. The Babylonians, who lived in what is now modern-day Iraq, celebrated the start of a new year on the first new moon after the vernal equinox, which is the first day of spring. The ancient Romans also celebrated the start of a new year on March 1st, which marked the beginning of the civil year. However, in 153 BC, the Roman Senate made a significant change to the Roman calendar by moving the start of the year from March 1st to January 1st. This decision was made in order to honor the Roman god Janus, who was the god of beginnings, transitions, and time. The Romans believed that Janus was able to look both backwards and forwards, and they saw the start of the new year as a time to reflect on the past and look to the future. The tradition of celebrating the start of a new year on January 1st spread throughout the Roman Empire and was eventually adopted by the early Christian Church. In the Middle Ages, New Year's Day became a time for making resolutions and setting goals for the year ahead. The tradition of celebrating New Year's Day on January 1st was not universally accepted, however. Some cultures and civilizations continued to celebrate the start of a new year on different dates, often based on their own calendars and traditions. For example, the ancient Egyptians celebrated the start of a new year on the summer solstice, while the ancient Greeks celebrated the new year in the fall. The Chinese and the Hindus also have their own calendars and celebrations for the start of a new year. Despite these differences, the tradition of celebrating New Year's Day on January 1st eventually became the dominant one, particularly in the Western world. Today, January 1st is recognized as New Year's Day in many countries around the world, and it is a time for people to come together and celebrate the start of a new year. New Year's Day celebrations vary from culture to culture, but some common traditions include making resolutions, exchanging gifts, and attending parties or festivals. Many people also mark the occasion by participating in religious or cultural rituals, such as attending church services or participating in parades. In recent years, New Year's Day has also become a popular time for sporting events and competitions. The Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, two of the most prestigious college football bowl games, are traditionally held on New Year's Day, and many other sports tournaments and events take place on or around this date. In conclusion, the history of New Year's Day is a rich and varied one, with roots in ancient civilizations and traditions from around the world. Today, January 1st is recognized as New Year's Day in many countries and is a time for people to come together and celebrate the start of a new year. Whether through making resolutions, participating in cultural or sporting events, or simply spending time with loved ones, New Year's Day is a time for looking back on the past and looking forward to the future. We hope you enjoyed learning about the history of New Year's Day. Happy New Year!